right, hold on. I'm gonna. For some reason today, I'm getting paranoid that the audio won't record. So let me just go ahead and record backup audio, which I do not always do. There we go. Hey guys, well, another week down. Everybody, how's it going? How was everybody's week? Another week down in the record books. Another week down. Yeah, well, yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. It's a warm 77 degrees here in sunny old Brooklyn. I hope everybody's doing good in their neck of the woods. It's pretty hot out. The air quality is poor, by the way, if you guys check the air quality index. I've been doing that because I keep getting allergies, and it's been like poor or fair. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like dying of allergies. And I don't really have them that bad as much as some people might. I just like, I'm sick of it. And it's like too hot. It's too much of fluctuations lately. Like, I don't really want to put my AC in just because it's like warmer out. And I have to wrestle with that every day. I'm worried that the AC will make my allergies worse somehow. There's a lot of things you gotta think about as an adult. You gotta do the whole adulting. What do you do? You're an adult. You gotta adult. Yeah, we got another week down in the record books, everybody. Another time to celebrate. It's gonna be my birthday soon. It's gonna be my birthday soon. So we gonna do it big. We're gonna really throw a big one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really just like I don't want to acknowledge birthdays anymore. I think I talked about this before, but I've never been a big look at me type of person where I'm like, oh, I need to celebrate my birthday. Like, especially the older you get, I'm getting up there, hitting the old 3-9. Hitting the old 3-9 next week. Fuck you is all I gotta say about that. Fuck you for thinking anything about that. If you thought, wow, you're hitting the old 3-9, Jesus Christ, you're fucking. Or you thought, I was thinking like there's really nothing to. It is weird to sell. I don't know. For some reason, every year around my birthday, like that week, for like a week or two, I feel like achy. Like my body is like it's setting in or something. Like, oh, here comes another birthday. We better act old now. I like feel it or something, or I'm just like thinking about it, because I'm getting up there. But almost hitting puberty, old 3-9. When I get the old balls descended pretty soon, I'm working about that, Sometimes it can happen late in life, like you never know when it's gonna happen for you. So I'm pretty excited. My voice might be a little different soon because I'm hitting the old puberty, so I don't know if I might
sound a little different. Sometimes I might say
something and it's like
deeper than normal. And other
times it's
back to,
normal. So
just don't really judge it. I mean, it's not something
to judge,
but hey, what happened to my presets here? It's like you can't really pick and choose your when you're gonna hit puberty. Sometimes it just comes. Sometimes you don't know when it's gonna come.
So I wonder if anyone played speakers if it like rattled their speaker there. It probably doesn't do anything, but all right. I'm gonna do a speaker test for you guys. Ready? Test the bass in your speaker. Ready, guys?
Hey, this is me. This is gonna test your speakers. Testing one. Testing. Okay, it gets so
Low that you can't even hear it. Once I go past. I mean, I wonder if anybody could hear that if they had like good enough speakers, if they could hear that going down.
And we're gonna do another test. Ready, guys?
This is a high test. Ready? Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Oh, it didn't do anything. Testing 1, 2.
Sorry. I hope that wasn't loud. It was just supposed to be a high frequency test, guys. If you want to put your test your high end. If you guys get the MG719A, same goodie speakers. I think I broke my computer by doing that. I don't know why I thought of Sam Goody like that's a. You guys remember Radio Shack back in the day? We used to have to go buy like equipment, to do anything. I used to have to go buy like cords to like plug into stuff. Now it's all like on your computer or phone. But back in the day, I had to go buy a bunch of equipment. Well, I guess because I was doing like playing in a band, so. And I don't do that anymore, so I guess I would probably still have to do that. But, just don't take it for granted. You guys got all the digital doodads now.
Well, guys, yeah, breaking news, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, so there's been like, 7 shootings this week. I mean, it is really weird to me that Biden said their biggest threat is white supremacy, and then this white supremacist shooter shoots up a supermarket. I mean, I am just really going into tinfoil hat territory. Like, what is going on? I mean, I guess I can't try to be funny during this. Yeah, I mean, I don't, as usual, the media's showing the stupid guy, fucking stereotypical, disturbed young guy. Why is it always a young person? Well, except for that New York one on the subway. That guy was not young, and he wasn't white, and he wasn't, I mean, I just don't, understand why they're grasping onto, this is what we gotta stop. No, you can't predict what's, all these shootings are different people now. It's never... There's no pattern. Like, now it's a white guy that is taking after the New Zealand shooter from years ago. But before that we had the shooting here in the subway. I mean, you can't go, well, the problem is white kids that get radicalized. I mean, first of all, they were trying to make it. This guy apparently was, they would, normally associate a white supremacist with, Fox News, but he apparently, in his manifesto, which of course they're going to just, go over it and, glamorize the shooting so another psycho follows takes after it again. Yeah, let's keep this going, guys. You know what? This is really all going to lead to, thought crime in the future. I feel bad for all the, I mean, I really don't know how to feel about this. On the one hand, I always am mad when these shooters always seem to have, all these, cry for help things. Or not cry for help, but, red flags. Yeah, he was hospitalized for mental eval, it says. And I'm talking about the Buffalo shooter. I think there's been like 8 other shootings today. I don't know. But now Biden's going to go to Buffalo, New York. I mean, I don't know. There might be another shooting in between now and then. With the way everything is going right now. Like, I remember when Obama was in office, people were like, what's going on with all these shootings? And now you're just like, yeah, there's another shooting. And you don't even really, like, talk about, unless it's like, this one had a lot of, I guess he killed more people than normal. And that's why it got talked about on Friday. I mean, this is really fucked up, man. And I'm just, like, shocked when all there's people that are still racist, like, I don't know. I used to live near, me and my family used to live near, Buffalo. And used to go to Tops all the time. Not that one, but, I mean, I have a bunch of relatives in Buffalo, so, I mean, that's really scary. They're not in Buffalo. They're all just around that area, but still, I mean, it's like, you know. This fucking New York governor is such an idiot. Like, yeah, I don't know if I want to keep talking about this, but I mean, it's pretty horrible. You know what's fun? You know what's really weird? Look at this. Biden says it's time to fund the police. Is this because of the shooting or what? Like, what is that? What gets you to think we need police around? I mean, obviously we do, but I don't think that's why. Well, Buffalo, was that like a defund the police? You know what? It was getting pretty, I don't know. I guess it's a city, and a lot of cities were getting really left wing. I just want to go ahead and go over this interesting quote here. I mean, I don't think Biden, like, stands for anything. I just think he's kind of, I don't know, he goes wherever they tell him, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know how to take it, but he said, we should agree it's not, the goal right now is not to defund the police, it's to fund the police. And I don't know what he's trying to, I mean, he's going directly against the ridiculous idiots that were saying to defund the police after, because it was trendy, because, you know, people were upset. You know, if they could have easily fixed that slogan, like, everybody was upset about George Floyd. Everybody thought it was bad. Why don't you just have a get rid of racist cops slogan? How hard is it to just make sense? I mean, why do people pick the worst slogans? I mean, it's just really interesting. Like, every new slogan from, like, the progressive people, it's always so overboard that people have to correct it. Like, you could tell that was a bad idea because, you know, when that was going on, they had to keep saying, we don't literally mean defund all the police, okay? What we mean when we say that is, it's like, no, people aren't going to listen to your long explanation because, I mean, nuance is not what is popular anymore. Yeah, so I don't really know how I feel about this whole, I mean, we're going to go into thought crime now with kids. Any teen that, like, makes any kind of, like, dark joke online or has any kind of mental health problems, like, are they now going to be monitored a lot just because, well, we'll say this. If you're, most of them always, like, you know what annoys me is every time there's a shooter, they go back and they say, actually, on social media, he did say he wanted to literally kill everybody. And he's planning on doing it in a grocery store or something, like, super, like, specific. Like, then I'm totally, like, really, you know, upset. But I don't know how, you know, people are going to now charge the parents in these crimes. I mean, I don't know how much, like, I guess he was under 21 and whatever. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you should pay it more attention. And if you want to blame someone, I guess you would have to blame them to more of an extent. I mean, I know it's your kid, but if your kid is talking about, you know, I don't know, that's pretty interesting. Biden's like, I don't know, now I guess fund the police, you know, I don't know. I mean, you can tell crime's bad because here, all the pharmacies, and I don't know why it's only the pharmacies, like all the Walgreens, all the pharmacy chains here, they're all, everything is locked under, like, you have to get an employee for everything. Oh, I want deodorant? Sorry, that's that's like that's in the vault. I'm gonna have to go back and And the lines are really long. And I figured out why. It's because all the employees are like helping people get stuff to buy. So there's like no one doing the cashier. There's like one cashier always with like a giant line. And a lot of these companies, like over the pandemic, they couldn't hire anybody. Nobody wanted to work because they were getting unemployment, and they didn't want to get COVID. I mean, and then nobody else did either. So like, the companies were out of luck, and now Biden's acting like, oh, now the employment rate is sky high now. No, compared to before. I mean, I've never seen so much like spin on every fact that comes out.
But anyway, didn't really, I don't know.
God, man, this is ridiculous. I saw something about this. Fred Savage got fired off a show or something because he was mean behind the scenes. Like, there's been a few of those lately. Bill Murray. I mean, you can't just cancel everybody for being an asshole or whatever. Maybe temporarily being an asshole. Like, I mean, get over it. And yeah, anyway, I had this up for a while. I mean, look at this, guys. More exciting news. Some other older woman is nude in a photo op again. Megan King, I've never heard of her. But it says Real Housewives of Orange County alum shared picture of herself hiking naked. Oh, she's 37. I don't know. She looks weird. She's kind of weird looking to me. I don't think this is hot. It's just like perverted. It's another thing where I'm like, this is just weird. Oh, she's a mother of 3. She was married when she was 22. So she went crazy. Everybody that marries when they're young, like, has a mental breakdown when they divorce because they had no experience with dating, and they just like, they're the most whorish person. Not just women. I mean, I don't mean women specifically. I just mean anybody probably that. And now, like, we've always, like, everybody has always, like, talked about men dating younger, like all these older men, like being a pervert. Oh, they're like preying on these younger girls. It's like, yeah, women are doing it too. I mean, this woman, I thought she was like 50. She just looks odd. I thought she was older than she is, but I mean, just I'm not into her. I don't know. It's just her face, but I mean, I don't mean to sit here and roast her, but like, I just don't need to see this. I don't know. There's nothing. I just see this and be like, why is this woman just nude? You'd think there's something mentally, and there probably is something mentally off. I don't know. I just think if you marry that young and you never like dated anybody, you never really had sex outside of marriage, maybe. I mean, they probably did, but Bill Burr used to talk about that too, where like guys that are only with like a few or less, somebody that like marries their high school sweetheart, you go crazy because you have no experience and you're just like, you become like a freak. And we used to say guys would get a midlife crisis because of that, and I think that's true, but I mean, I think that might just happen because you get older. Like I was talking about, I mean, there's nothing good about getting older once you're past like 21. I mean, I had an old bit about that, but there's really just nothing, man. That's it. Might as well get the noose ready, It's just hard to like feel good about it. I mean, everybody's like, happy birthday, oh my God, but then it's like you're getting up there. I guess what I try to do now is I'm always like every year now, I'm like, at least I'm not 50, at least I'm not. I like mentally tell myself, well, I could be I could be years older than this. Like, that's how I kind of get through each birthday now. It's kind of like messed up, but I'm just like, at least I'm not 50, at least I'm not turning 49. And you kind of trying to like just live up, like not take it for granted. But like really, time just goes so fast when you get older. And over the pandemic, like I had like 2 birthdays. And, I remember the last birthday over the pandemic, I was like, oh, great, now I have a birthday over. It was like it's the total waste of I mean, I guess everybody lost like 2 years, so it's kind of like there's not much of a fear of missing out. It's just whatever. You know, if you really want to like do it up and say like I'm young at heart, what you'll do is you'll hike naked in Joshua tree. Why is this a trend? I just don't get this. Like, oh wow, she was with President Biden's nephew. Wow, and look at this guy. Ugh, looks like a Bushwick. Looks like anyone around here that I would see. I'm fucking gonna. Man, this is what I've been making fun of. Like how they are framing all this stuff as like empowering. Oh my god. You don't have to pretend everything's empowering.
Yeah, like totally. Yeah.
It was a little bit empowering eating alone with my glass of champagne. It was the most satisfying master date of my life. Ugh. Here's to me. Here's to freaking me. I'm doing it. It's like really empowering to just like, I mean, first of all,
It's not alone. You had somebody take your pictures. There's no way you could be like setting up a camera. How is this a solo camping trip if she has all these? Like, look, this one does not. I mean, these pictures don't look. Plus, look, who's this? It was just me, so it was a solo thing. But I had my photographer come with me. Can you imagine? Like, is this what they do? I mean, is this what people do here? Is be naked and just hike? I mean, because talk about trying to get attention. I mean, if you're talking about like, oh my god, took myself off. Ugh, celebs are so fucking dumb.
Took myself off the grid and into the desert to camp for the first time ever. Master dating, she's calling. The sultry snaps didn't stop there, however. She also posted a topless selfie after going for a dip in the water. Skinny dip, by the way. Yeah, and, you know.
Off the grid, right. You brought your phone and you brought like a photographer or somebody with you. I mean, there's no way she went completely alone because where's the one where she's hiking nude? This doesn't look like she has a selfie stick. She just, I mean, she clearly has an entourage with her. God, man. I mean, I don't have to blame her for divorcing a Biden, but look at this guy. Like, oh, God. Is this like a cool thing to do, is to just look like a psychopath? I mean, he didn't even half smile. This guy looks like if it, you know, one of the shootings, like if he saw this, except for his like designer gay jacket. I mean, this guy looks like if this would be like a picture of like, and then he strangled her to death, and then it showed this, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense. I just hate like, I'm just sick of older guys with long hair. I'm just sick of it. Like, this guy's at least 40. I mean, I'm getting grays too, but not as many as, well, it might be. I don't know. God, it sucks, man. As soon as you start getting those grays in, getting those grays in the facial hair. I don't know if Miners knows about this, but he's at least 40 and he has his hair like this. Oh, he's 43? He kind of looks like a Biden. He looks kind of like that Hunter guy. I'm just like, maybe it's like a way that they're bragging they still have a head of hair in a way. I don't know. I just, like, don't have long hair like that. Johnny Depp looks like a fucking idiot. I mean, I'm on his side so far. But also, like, I'm just sick of that trial. I mean, I will say I've never seen anybody. I mean, those clips of, like, Amber Heard on the stand, those are, like, the most crazy, like, least believable thing ever. I mean, the way she acts, like, if she was telling the truth, like, I don't know how anyone takes her seriously if she's, like, ever in her life, if she acts like that. I mean, the way she was acting, like I don't know, like if somebody, oh, here's some evidence. Here's some extra evidence for my theory. Melissa Gilbert lost her mind after 2011 divorce from Bruce something. I lost my mind, you know. I wonder what she did, though. Just, like, fucked everybody. I'm sure it was that. She's lucky it wasn't now, because she would have had an OnlyFans. God. I mean, I don't know. It's almost too easy to mock all these celeb articles. I just don't get this. Like, oh, Biden, defund the police, or I mean, fund the police now. Yeah, when were you, like, was he saying this before? Man, he looks like he's just dead. Look at this. Just let him die, you know? JK, don't arrest me for, Jeff Bezos is in the news, guys. Jeff Bezos. First of all, I want to say that I do hate the idea that the White House has a disinformation board. I mean, if you really want to, I mean, we're just not in the same country anymore. We're in like Soviet Russia. Like we have like a panel of people like, I mean, it was scary enough when they said they were telling reporters to be more positive with their coverage of Biden. Like, hey, can you just not report all the bad things that are happening? Just frame them in a way that sounds good or something. I don't know. Just do whatever. Jeff Bezos going against Joe. You guys hear about this, huh? You guys hear about this? Yeah, Jeff Bezos going against Joe.
Hey guys, Jeff Bezos here. The newly created disinformation board should review this tweet. Or maybe they need to form a new non-sequitur board instead. Raising corp taxes is fine to discuss. Taming inflation is critical to discuss. Mushing them together is just misdirection. Yes, maybe my newspaper, the Washington Post, or maybe my Amazon, who works for the military and gives them weapons or whatever. Maybe they need to review this information board.
Yeah, I don't think Elon is going to be allowed to like own Twitter. I think I saw something recently that said it's on hold or something. I think the government's just going to literally not let him do that. Bad shit's going on. Baby formula is gone. Baby formula is gone. Take your baby formula while you can. We can't make it anymore. We do not have... It's like, just make more. Make more fucking baby formula. We can't do that. All the supplies are gone. The supply chain. Just make more then. Have them made in the country. Don't rely on the supply chain. No, we can't do that. The sirens are sounding. The baby formula is gone. Yes. As you can hear, we have... The sirens are gone. We sent out troops to get more baby formula. Now the army's going to be dispatched just to, like, make baby formula. Why don't you make, like, people in jail make it or something? Remember Cuomo, like... I think Cuomo had prisoners make hand sanitizer over the pandemic. I don't know if you guys remember this, but why can't Biden do that? All right, we found more baby formula. Oh, good. Where's it going? The border. I mean, I never even think about the border crisis. I just, like, don't... I just kind of think that's a thing where it's like, if people really want to risk their life and come here... But I mean, if you're going to not let us have baby formula... I mean, just make more. I don't get it. All this shit just seems so easy to fix. It seems comically easy to fix, all this stuff. Oh, inflation. Okay, can we, pass a bill? No, we're going to send a bunch of money to Ukraine instead. But we'll have a little thing in there, a little couple thousand for the U.S. people. Look, this isn't the time to be selfish, okay? Oh, I need baby formula. My baby needs to eat something. You know what? Ukraine. Ukraine babies. Are you sending them baby formula? We're sending them everything. I mean, they're like, seriously, Ukraine is going to be like the #1 country soon. Like, the U.S. is going to be like number 50. We're going to be below like Afghanistan soon. We're going to be below like anything. Just like, it doesn't even make sense, the shortages now. They just don't make sense. I understood for a while when the pandemic hit. I think everybody did, you know, like, yeah, stuff would be, you know, everything's impacted. COVID's hitting every industry. Now it's just like, all right. I mean, I think we had enough time to adjust, kind of figure some things out. Nah, we're going to send like billions to Ukraine. We're just not going to. Oh, well, you're going to do stuff here too? No, we're not going to. We're just going to. Don't complain, because that's like really bad to do. That means you're a bad person. I mean, don't you want that bumper sticker that says Ukraine? We're not going to mail those out if you're a bad person. If you want to be an ultra MAGA guy. What do you want to be, one of those red hat guys? What a dumb idea that was, to say the ultra MAGA thing. I mean, why didn't he, if you really wanted to make, I don't know. I wonder what other terms they could come up with. They really, you know what it is? I mean, it's really just like, hey, remember Trump? The new elections are coming. Remember Trump? Just, those other guys are the Trump guys. Now they're going to try to, like, brainstorm a new term about it or something. Or, like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it was pretty, like, extremely stupid of them to let Trump off Twitter, because if you think about it, they could still be reporting his tweets right now. And Biden would probably be like going, Trump's tweet is unacceptable, like still doing that. They could easily just fall back on his tweets, even though he's not in office. But they got rid of him, so nobody sees. They kind of like deleted all their coverage of like all their. Now they're just like, the ultra MAGA people. And it's like, what? Are people really still saying, like, I'm a MAGA person? I don't think so. I mean, he's not even running right now. I mean, now they have Putin as, like, the bad guy. But, like, I feel like Ukraine's old news by now already. Do people really give a shit about, we need to send all our money to Ukraine? Do people think we're just done with the pandemic shit? Like, we don't need to, like, salvage anything. We don't need to fix anything. We just, it's fine to just send everything over there. It's fine. I mean, they're like, they have Russia going against. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but, like, they're not Jeff Bezos, maybe he stepped down so he can tweet stuff like that. Remember how he stepped down from CEO? All right, now I can finally tweet at Joe Biden. I can speak my mind now. I'm going to be the new Elon Musk. What if Bezos tried to be like the new like guy who's like tweeting stuff like Elon, but he can't do it? That would be so funny if he tried to just do that. Oh, Elon Musk can do it? I'm going to start doing what Elon does, I think. And then everybody, his shareholders are like, no, please don't. They'll realize you're just like a piece of shit. Evil guy. He'll just tweet stuff like, so much productivity can be lost if you just let employees go to the bathroom. And we really need to follow the Amazon model. And I mean, maybe the disinformation board should review this. And he points to his dick. I mean, people were saying like Jeff Bezos has a big dick or something. I mean, I really don't think it makes up for his face or anything. I don't think it makes up for his personality. I mean, Andy Dick supposedly had one too, and he's a fucking psycho. I don't really think that really makes up for anything. I mean, like, what if you want to get into porn or gay porn or something? At a certain point, it really doesn't, like, I mean, what could you say about, I don't know if there's an equivalent for women, though. Oh, she has the biggest tits. Which he's an asshole, but it just doesn't. I guess him and Anthony Weiner could hang out or something. Look at his eyes, man. Just black. Look at these eyes. You guys ever really look at these? These black evil eyes. Imagine seeing that if you're just like, I don't know, working with him in Amazon. That's what they had to see, guys. That's what they look at. Every day brings something to Bezos. He's not going to like this. Brace yourself. And you walk into his office and this is looking back at you. You may want to reconsider that report. Yeah, but I gotta say, I'm really, like, this is so brave of this woman to just be, like, nude. Just nude for no reason and walking around. I hope it's legal there because otherwise I wish someone called the cops because... Look, if you want to be nude and, like, walk around a park, you're a pervert. And I know it's just because she got divorced and going through that crazy period. I mean, I get it. You've been with somebody for so long. But, like, do you really have to go so crazy all the time? Every single time you have to post, like, nude pictures? I'm out there. It's like, we get it. Do you have to be so fucking... like, what is that? To get back at her ex or something? Oh, yeah? Look at what I'm doing. Everybody's looking at me. Yeah, they're probably like, what the fuck? How is this empowering? Are you, like... At least this woman admitted she lost her mind after a divorce. I mean, I'm sure guys do too. And just start dating young women. I'm going to try to date a 20-year-old now. I'm 57. I'm going to go date a 20-year-old. Yeah. It's just like gross to me, all these older women. And then they start, like Madonna start dating like a 21-year-old. It's like, ugh. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of weird for a guy to be like having a sugar mama or whatever. It's just such a like feminine role to take. Like, yeah, I'm going to just be like, I can go shopping whenever I want.
I take my boys and me, and we just go shopping whenever the fuck I want, man, off her credit card. All I have to do is eat her out, dude. Those gray and white, I don't know, man,
Just like take a break from social media. This is so funny. She calls it off the grid. I went off the grid and went on solo camping. And fingered myself. I went to a national park and walked around nude. I mean, I'm sure it's allowed there, or else that would be hilarious if it wasn't. She got in trouble. That would be so funny. I went on a solo date.
and I just, like, fingered myself. I just had a, like, campsite. And it was obviously solo, because I had my photographer there. And I just fucking fingered all day long, bitch. It's called master dating, and it's just when I, like, take myself on a solo date. It's so empowering to just drink a whole bottle of champagne by myself and finger myself, yeah. Any guy that walks by, it's like, oops. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did you see something? No, I didn't just get divorced. How'd you know? No, he's not gonna watch everything I post either.
Oh, yeah, I'm just, like, separated, but, that always makes me nervous. I don't like, a woman's, like, separated. You're like, well, you're not even really... I don't know. It's hard. They're just hard, I mean. But you don't have to go so crazy and just, flaunt, like, publicly. She has 3 kids, too. Why do you have to do that to your kids? Like, all his, like, friends in school are going to mock him now. All of them. Hey, I saw I guess your mom went on a master date or something. That was interesting. I saw your mom went camping. So your mom likes hiking, huh? That's all you have to say, and he'd just like hang his head and just like leave. He'd be like faking sick in the school. People act like that went away. Oh, everybody's progressive now. Nobody's like that. Everybody's a fucking feminist now. Boys don't mock other boys when their moms walk around nude at a Joshua Tree or whatever. Man, I hate that place. I know it's where all the celebs go. That's just the only reason I know about it is because I would just hear Joshua Tree. I went to Joshua, and I only like before that I thought it was just a U2 album, but I guess it's just a place they all go when it's like Coachella or something. Yeah, so looks like your mom likes camping, huh? Yeah, I hear she's pretty good with the finger knots. Can you imagine just walking by? Oh God, man. I mean, here's what would happen. You're camping, maybe like topless. Are you really allowed to just be naked? You're just like hanging out there, maybe like having a picnic with somebody. Then walks by first a camera person and then a nude woman, and you know it's a publicity thing. How much like more depraved can we get as a society? I mean, I'm really like, I mean, do they want, like, this is probably what Christian parents tell their kids to watch out for, and it's like they're doing the stereotype of like a hedonistic lifestyle. It's like they're all like, let's do like the most exaggerated, like someone who needs, you know, a Bible thumper would say this is how celebrities are. We're just going to live that up as much as possible now. Just like be topless. And tag your sons in it. Just say, at my son 1, my son 2. Make sure your friends see this too at school. Hey, did you go camping recently? Oh, that was just your mom, I think. God, you don't have to only say like their mom. You don't even have to say anything. Just look at them. And then, oh my God. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Pretty hot outside over the weekend, huh? It's almost like you didn't want to wear that many. It's like, I don't know what to wear. It's so hot out. It's like maybe I'll wear nothing. Where's your mom, by the way? Hey, tell your mom I said hi. No reason. How's your dad and mom doing? They doing good? Imagine if they were not divorced and she did that. It's empowering to just be a slut. It's just... At what point do you not... Like, how far can we go until we start saying that word again? Like, and I think it's, you know, I'm not saying just women can be slutty. I mean, just like, if you're a guy and you start fucking everybody after a divorce, you're being the same thing. It's just not seen as that. I mean, you know, it's just like you're still being promiscuous. It's the same thing, but like, it's like we're either one way or the other. We either have to be like calling everybody a slut that does anything, or we just never say it. And we just say, oh, that's awesome you did that. That's awesome. Your mom was, dude, that's fucking awesome. Tell your mom, like, that's empowering. She's a fucking badass. All his friends in school going, hey, Dan, I saw your mom, I saw what your mom did, man. That's fucking cool, dude. Dude, you know what? That's fucking badass. I wish my mom was like, actually, I don't, but I mean, I do, but not in that. It's like, it's all like everybody says it's empowering until their mom would do that, you know? Dude, that's fucking cool. That's badass. Oh, your sister has an OnlyFans? Oh, that's badass, man. Independent woman. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, now your sister has one. You're like, what did I say about OnlyFans? Never mind. You know, grass is always greener, guys.
Yeah, tell your mom I
said,
Hey, tell your mom I said hi. No reason. Just, you know, whatever.
Hey, tell your mom how's your mom doing? Anyway, sorry, man. Sorry. That would be like,
if you have an actual friend, he'd be like,
hey, man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. If you need anything, let me know. I saw your mom put pictures up or whatever. I didn't look at them that much, but I don't even think you could, like...
You, like, couldn't say you didn't look at him. I mean,
I didn't, you know. look, I saw and I turned away real quick, but if you need anything, just let me know. It's fine. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry you have to go through this.
Dude, that's fucking badass, man. That's fucking badass that she does porn now. Oh, your sister does porn? That's fucking badass. Sweet, sick, man. That's fucking awesome.
That's fucking awesome, man.
God, I can't imagine like 4th grader or whatever, 6th graders. There's just no way, unless you're in a woke. Even then, I don't know. Who the fuck, like, what little boy would not tease somebody for that? Dude, that is fucking badass, dude. Your mom is fucking cool. That's cool. Oh, my boner? No, that's because I think it's badass, and I get excited when somebody's being really independent woman. I get all really excited. Not in a sexual way, just like, good for her, girl power kind of way, you know? Anyway, can I sleep over some night, or? Yeah, well, hey, everybody. How'd your kids? How'd your wife, man? How'd your kids? How'd your wife? Fund the police now. Remember, guys, fund the police now. That's fucking bad.